Hello everyone and welcome to the House of Doggus, where Doggus brings the games that typically don't bring the pain. Today we're going to be playing some Railway Empire, and we're going to be playing the newest scenario, which is the Aztecs scenario, or the Andes scenario, sorry about that. And this is the South America scenario, and I'm currently doing Twitch Let's Plays for the Outside Capital. So we're going to go over to the next one called Coffee Barons, and this is going to be the part of the scenario that we're going to play. So Coffee Barons. At the beginning of the new century, rich coffee farmers and land barons have the power over Brazil firmly in hand. But the goods of their plantations are only slowly making their way from the far interior into the coastal line cities, from where these goods are shipped to the whole world. All of a sudden, the railroad seems to be an acceptable remedy to deal with these issues. Nevertheless, will there be other beneficiaries than the land barons? I don't know. We'll see. So I guess this is medium difficulty. Let's look at these other ones. This is medium difficulty, and then this is hard, the summit tier. So let's go ahead and do the Coffee Barons, guys. Let's go. I'm going to set, I know you guys are probably going to get on me about this, but I'm going to set the pause mode to manual because I like to be able to press the pause button and to be able to deal with things that way. I know it's going to give us a lower score at the end, but I think it'll be okay. We'll leave everything else as it is. AI level, normal, rail network, realistic.
You should choose me. You wouldn't want anything to happen to you, would you?
Well, it seems as though we get Don Lorenzo as our character, but at least we get 5 auctioneers that started the game, 15% less or 15% more income for freight.
If we want to win,
we get office tantrums, no applicants from office employees, which is not so good. And then unpopular, 15% less income from passengers and mail. So that's going to be a little bit difficult if we have to do passengers and mail. But it's coffee beans, so we're not going to really worry about it. Let's go, guys.
Welcome to our fabulous country. My name is Vinicius Almeida Silva, land baron and friend of the people. Look, the situation is like this. Many of my products can only be brought to the coast in a troublesome manner, and the profits are suffering from that. Start by bringing the commodities from the interior of the country to the coast, and don't care about any building regulations. I have enough friends in politics with an open ear for my needs.
Okay, so it looks as though we need to connect up 8 rural businesses to the rail network. So let's see where we're starting out. It seems as though we're starting out perhaps in Sao Paulo. It doesn't have an actual train station in it. Like sometimes we'll start out with a train station, but I guess we can start in Sao Paulo. That's Sao Paulo. That's fine. Then I think the first places we want to get connected up to is going to be here in, I guess this Curitiba, and over here in Rio de Janeiro, and we'll connect those up as far as the cities go. But the first thing that we really kind of want to do is, since they produce meat here, we're going to do that. They produce chicha here, and this is also chicha here. We're going to, again, get all of this stuff connected up. I don't know exactly what they are looking for. So they're looking for fish, cattle, corn, wood, meat, and chicha. But we need to connect up 8. We need to connect up 8 rural businesses to the network by the end of this year. So I guess that'll be fine. We have $1 million that we're working with. This looks like it's coffee beans here. At what point in time do they look for coffee beans? It's at 40,000 citizens. Okay, so let's kind of get started here. Let's kind of get started. We're gonna make this. We're gonna put a train station here, and I think that I'm gonna start out with a larger train station, mainly because I want to try to make sure that I have dual lanes going in and out. We also want to look at the contours of land. This all looks pretty good. I guess what we could do, you guys, is we could actually connect up this city here, Rio de Janeiro, because we're going to need to get corn here. We're going to need to get cattle here. We're going to need to get fish here. What is this? This looks like it's llama wool. Don't really need llama wool yet, but we do need, we are going to need wood. So we can actually make a rail network that goes straight across like this and then merge into the cities here. And I think that'll all be good. We got sugar that's way up here. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's go ahead and connect that up. I want to try to make this as smoothly as possible without having to use a lot of the contours, because that's where you end up spending a lot of money. So we're going to put a small train station there. We're going to also put a small train station here in Rio de Janeiro. We're gonna work this out. I think we can do that. So we'll place that there. Then we're going to start to run our rail network. This we're just going to run straight over into that, just like that. We'll pull this around just like this. Try to use some of the contours of the land a little bit. We'll pull this back. Maybe something like this. This might work out. Pull this up a little bit like that. All right, so that looks good, I think. We don't really have to adjust this too much more. We're looking at $86,000 that we're going to spend on this. We could probably adjust this just a little bit. Let's pull this back, something like this. This will be good. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and do that. That's going to cost us $86,000, just fine. Just fine. Now, the next thing that we really kind of want to do is we want to run this right along the side of this. How much is this going to cost us? About the same thing. I think we'll be okay. I don't want to upgrade that station just yet because we're not going to be sending too much into Rio de Janeiro just yet. But we're going to connect that up just like this, and we're going to cross these two lanes up right here. There we go. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to bring this straight down like this, and we're going to merge that into these lanes right here. Now we'll bring it down probably around there or so. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring that up around like that, so that way we don't have to use too much elevation change. And I think that's going to be good. Let's go ahead and build that out. And we'll do a little bit of this. We'll merge that in just like this. I may not have left that back far enough. I might have to switch that up because it may not be far back enough. We'll see. And then what we'll do is I want to do a little bit of this where I can put 2 trains on this line. It may not be necessary just yet. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. That's $60,000. And then if we run that into there, that's $69,000. We'll just do it. Why not, right? We'll be okay. And then we're going to merge this lane. Oh, that's the wrong line. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll go closest to closest, just like this. Then we'll come out here, and then we'll merge that just like that. So, okay, we got a nice little intersection here. Now, what I like to do before I finish any of this up is I like to set these lines like this. So we'll definitely do that, just like that. And then we can go ahead and finish this up. That'll be fine. We'll leave these as they are. I could probably go ahead and set these. Yeah, let's go ahead and set them now. All right, so that gives us a good intersection, guys. We got our 3 signals right here. We got our 2 signals here. Let's go ahead and put the rest of our signals out like that. We got our 3 signals here now. We've got our 3 signals there. So this will work out just fine, just fine. So now we have one rural business connected so far. Now we need to connect up 8 more, or we need to connect up 7 more. My apologies. We're gonna do the fish next. Is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna put up just a regular train station here. This is going to be fairly interesting because it's so deep into the mountains. But what we're gonna do though is I think we're gonna try to utilize this one lane. If I can pull this way back out like this, that might be a little bit better. No, that's okay. All right, we're gonna place that just like that, and then we're going to run this all the way over to here, just like that. Now, again, like I was saying, what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize these lines a little bit, something like this. We might bring this up just ever so slightly, then continue in just like this. See, now we got a 5% grade right here, which is not too bad. It's not too bad. And then we'll bring this down like this, so that way we can kind of smooth this out. Look, there's a 3% grade, there's a 5% grade, 6%. We'll do the 5%. The lower the grade, the faster the train is able to travel. So we want to try to make sure that it's as low as possible. And the other thing that I want to do is I want to switch this from here to here, mainly because if I expand this station, I'm going to put another track out here, and then I can always just connect it up to this line right here. So that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to put one line on this so far. So we got a 5, a 1, a 5, and a 4. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so that works out. That works out. And now we got fish connect up. We have two businesses connected up now. We need to get 6 more. So what are we gonna do? What are the other ones that we need to connect up? We need to connect up the wood here. That's definitely a big thing that we need to connect up. We can also connect up this coffee right here. Don't really see where it's so necessary to have the coffee hooked up, but I mean, we can do it anyway. And then, of course, we got the corn right here that we can, they probably pronounce it maize, or is it maize? Maize or maize, one of the two. But I'm going to say corn. And we'll connect the corn up. I think that'll be a good thing to have because the cities do need that. If we look at our elevation here, it seems as though we should probably place this here. Now, granted, later on, it's going to be in our best interest to have this kind of right here, mainly because this is going to be able to grab both of these with a larger station. But we'll put it out here for right now, so that way we don't spend a whole bunch of money when it comes to laying the tracks down. I guess I probably could have waited to build some of these signals, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be just fine. All right, so here we go. We'll put this line down kind of about right here or so, and let me zoom in just a little bit and see how close we are, because we're going to need to make this go out both ways. So let's do a little bit of this like that, and we'll bring this back around just like this. All right, so we got a 3%, 1%, and a 1%. So I think that's good. Let's go ahead and build that out. And then we're going to go ahead and do something like this. That's going to cost us a little bit. That's steep. That's a little steep. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Let me do this first, though. Oh, you know what? I can finish this out right here. I can finish this out right here, and that'll be fine. And then what I want to do is I want to bring this out like this, and then run that in like that. That'll work. Okay, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and connect this side up, just like that. And then we'll get this going, just like that. All right. So now that's done. That is great. That is just great. And we'll go ahead and put our signals down. Let's delete a few signals here, just to kind of clean a few things up. We'll put that on there. We'll put that on there. Put that there. Then put that there. Let's also put some signals over here on this side too. And then we'll finish this up here. There we go. All right. So there we go. We got our 3 there, we got our 3 here, and we got our 3 here. And those are going to be some pretty good intersections. I hope this is long enough to hold a train. I think the white little area is the distance for a train to be in that little segment. The length of, I think it's 8 cars. So I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good. All right. So we've got 3 hooked up now. We've got 3 hooked up. Wonderful. I think we should wait. We should grow Sao Paulo a little bit, and then we'll do some more stuff. So how about we do a little bit of this here? We give this a little bit of room. Merge this in, just like that. So that way we can put 2 trains on this track. Because I would definitely like to be able to put 2 trains on this track. Let's cross this up. Just like that. And let's put some signals on here. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Let's look out here. This is all good. Everything looks to have signals. Everything looks to have enough signals, so that's good. That's wonderful. We do need to get to this wood out here. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe come straight in. We'll figure it out. And let's put some trains on here. Let's set up a line that goes from Sawyer here to Sao Paulo. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and put the Kitzenmeyer on it. Let's unpause this. Let's let these guys play. We're going to go for more manor here. And then last but not least, just to be good so far, we're going to do from the fishery to Sao Paulo. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. All right, we're gonna do, I think, some passenger trains. I guess we're not really too much worried about passengers, but I feel as though we should probably do that. This converts corn to chicha, so that's good. How about we do that? We're going to set up a line that goes from Moore Manor here to Rio de Janeiro, and we'll put a Kitzenmeyer on that. And then last but not least, we're going to run 2 trains in between here. What this should do is it should give us meat in Rio de Janeiro, and it should give us chicha in Sao Paulo. And if you see here, that's one of the things that is required in order to make the city grow. So let's do Sao Paulo to here, and we're gonna prioritize. Let's set these on the right tracks, by the way. Let's do that. How about we prioritize meat there, and then we're gonna prioritize chicha. Let's go. There we go. All right, so now it looks as though there's a little bit of a hold up here, perhaps. Let me see, where is this going? Let's see, where is this going in Sao Paulo? We could put this on another track here. That way it's not actually using the track utilization is not as much. Oh, look at Sao Paulo's growing already. That's good. That is good. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. See what we're looking at here. We're making a little bit of money. That's good. Yeah, that's good. This should be taking meat. This is a dead leg. Not taking anything back, which is okay. If it was a warehouse, it would take stuff back with it, and then the warehouse would distribute to the other cities. Look at that. Sao Paulo is growing already. So now, at 25,000, they're going to be looking for sugar. So what we'll do is we'll hook up another station here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get on the ball. Let us get on the ball. Can I not do this? I could do this. There. That works. And then we'll go ahead and run this straight in. Just like that. Doesn't need to have anything really kind of done to it. It's a easy straight shot. And we're going to just have one train on that. We should probably have two at some point in time, so we'll figure it out. But for now, it's just going to be one train. Yeah, it's just going to be one train. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. Let's run this out on the side. No, that's a lot of money, though. All right, let's save up some money. Let's save up a little bit of money. So the reason for doing this this way is so that I can have a secondary train that is going to come out onto the basically the right hand side, and I can have basically two trains that are going to be on this track at any point in time, and I can run sugar from Campbell Reserve to Sao Paulo, and then also to Rio de Janeiro, and that's going to help us out a lot. Let's go ahead and build that, and then let's go ahead and put on some signals here. Now, I know you guys are probably like, why are you not putting supply towers? Why are you not putting supply towers? Don't worry, I will. They'll be coming here pretty quickly. Okay, so there we go. There we go. And then we can let these guys play. We should be making quite a bit of money here. This train right here should be taking back Chicha, which is good. Yep. And then we have this train right here. It's already slow because it's missing a supply tower. But that's okay, though, guys. We'll be all right. Rio de Janeiro is actually looking for... doesn't look for cattle because it doesn't have a meat processing factory inside of it. So it's fine. Yeah, I don't really hire a lot of these personnel. Like, there's a bandit and a headhunter. I don't really ever worry about those. I like to, even though we're Don Lorenzo, I like to keep it clean, guys. I like to keep it clean. All right, so here we go. Sao Paulo is actually growing at a fairly regular rate here. Should be at 25,000 fairly soon. We have, let's look at this here really quick. I want to see what we have on this line. We've got two trains on this line, one going to Sao Paulo and one going to Rio de Janeiro. That's good. Good. Now what I want to do is I want to actually have another line that goes from Reed Fishery all the way over to Rio de Janeiro, because we don't have a warehouse. So we're gonna have to put up another one. That way it'll help Rio de Janeiro grow. That's what we're wanting to do. All right, so let's go ahead and do it now. We got enough money. And let's look here. We want to make sure we put these on the right tracks here, so that way the tracks don't get bogged down. There we go. And then next up is going to be a supply tower. Yep. Next up is going to be a supply tower. This should give us a little bit of money to get a supply tower, and we'll put our first supply tower right here. Well, looks like we lost a little bit of money for maintenance or something, it seems. All right, so now we have enough money. And let's pause for a second so that way this train right here can take advantage of this supply tower. Okay. So now this train should be able to take advantage of this supply tower, which is going to be good. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do the coffee beans here, because that's going to come fairly quickly as well. Sao Paulo is going to be wanting that at 40,000 citizens, but that's going to be okay. Look, our quarterly profit's pretty good. Quarterly profit's pretty good. And we got our fish going straight to Rio de Janeiro. That's good. Here's a locomotive that's slow due to missing equipment, but now it's being filled up, so that's good. Next, we want to put another supply tower on this line right here, probably around right here or so. I think that would be good because we're currently slow in this little area here. I didn't put a train on this just yet, I'm sure, right? Good. Because Sao Paulo is not there just yet. Almost. Almost. All right, let's pause that for a second. And let's put this supply tower somewhere along the lines of right there. Good. There we go. I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking pretty good. We only have these few trains. There's going to be these two trains here that don't have any supply tower on them, and we'll get them hooked up at some point in time here fairly shortly. However, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we go along with this task here. We have four more things that we need to hook up. We're gonna hook the wood up. We're gonna hook the llama up. And we're gonna hook. I could probably hook this up here to kind of take advantage of just having this. It'll be an easy hookup, but I want to use something that we can actually use. And I'm not exactly sure how far out the llama wool is. Paper, no demand for llama wool. But if I were to, I can't look at the businesses that we can buy. That's unfortunate. Train engineer prevents catastrophe. Well, I like preventing catastrophes. That's good. Now, one of the other things that we could do, though, is we could actually hook this city up. However, I don't know if we should do that just yet. We should probably wait. Look at Rio de Janeiro growing. Wonderful. Just wonderful. They're not going to require anything additional just yet either, but soon they will. Soon they will. Let's hook these up. We're going to tie them into this line right here. Is what we're going to do. So in order for us to do that, what I want to do is I want to make this line here. I want to make this line here go a little bit further. So let's do that. We're gonna delete this. I'm gonna hold down Shift. I can't place a demolition marker there. I'm gonna hold down Shift and press the left button to put a marker there. Then I'm gonna delete that. And then I'm gonna bring this in like this. So that'll make this a little bit further. It's gonna cost us 25 grand, but that's okay. And that is okay. All right, and now what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and start hooking this up. That's going to cost us a lot of money, guys. I might have to take out a loan. Might have to take out some bonds here in order to get this going. But it's part of the game. It's part of the game. So let's bring this all the way down here like this. And that's going to cost $67,000. We're going to merge it in. That's a big loop. That is a big loop. I don't know about that. That's a bit much. That is a bit much. This is all pretty good too. This is all pretty good. This may not work. Let's see if we can get the money for it, and then we'll see. How about we hook this other city up? Let's do that. That way we can make some money. We can make some money by hooking this other city up. Some of you guys are probably like, hook the other city up. Yeah, okay, we'll hook the other city up. That's what we'll do. I think that's good. Right there. Then we'll connect that up. That's going to cost us about 50 grand. That should be fine. That'll cost us about 30. Can I get this a little lower? 34, 35. Okay, that seems to be good. All right, let's gain 35,000. Now, once we get oh, we're at 25,000. Now we can run sugar here. That's cool. That's good. I like that. How much was this going to cost us? 34,000? Okay. I think we'll be okay. We might have to cheese this a little bit. We do have this right here that we can hook into the network. Pretty easy. We could pretty easily hook this into the network and won't be too much of a problem. So that'll give us 5. Then this will be 6. We might be able to get this too. That'll be 7. We can't get that. And then we could do this. This is 8. This is a long way for rails to go. It's a long way for rails to go. But we should try it because we need the wood is what we need. We need the wood. So perhaps we'll get to that. Should I take out bonds? I should probably take out bonds. I don't want to take out bonds. Let's try not to take out bonds. We could hire some people as well. This is going back to more manor. It needs a supply tower here. Let's go ahead and build this track. There we go. We'll go ahead and get that track built. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out these bonds. Let's get another one here. Let's get one here. It's quite a bit of money there. Let's hook this up. Probably need to bring this out somewhere about right there or so. And then we'll get this here. Oh no, I don't want that bridge. No, I don't want that bridge. Can I get rid of that bridge? Yeah, I can. The only problem is that there is a huge incline. Alright, so let's delete that. Let's see if we can build this somewhere else. I can do something like this. Because currently, I feel like the only place that we're really going to be using this is going to be... Well, we're going to use it in 2 spots, so that's not exactly true. Can I come all the way over here? How about I do something along the lines of this here? How about I do that? Alright, so can I delete these? Let's try to delete this stuff here. Alright, so... mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, guys. Let's just do it. Let's just delete it. And then we'll put this station down. We'll put down a regular train station right here. It's a little close, but I think it'll be okay. And we'll do something just like that. That'll get that hooked up. And then we'll connect these up just like this. And then we're going to cross this. I always like to cross things up at a station. That way I can utilize both of the tracks. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll just get these connected up. Be just fine. And then we'll cross it up on this side just like this as well. There. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our signals down. There we go. And I don't really think we can put any signals on this side. Yeah, we can't put any signals on this side because this supply tower is going to be the one that kind of takes up what's being done here. So as far as the signals go, because the supply tower kind of counts as a signal. All right, so we have 5 of these hooked up now, so that's good. That's good. We don't need this just yet. And I really do want to get to this wood. I keep talking about it. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. When is it that they'll ever need cocoa? Like, we got our coffee here, but when do they need cocoa? Cocoa's at 45,000. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and set this line up here. And in San Paulo, let's go ahead. Sao Paulo, let's put you on that line there. Get you going. Good. Good, good, good. Look at all of that sugar being loaded up. Wonderful. Wonderful. What are you? 23,000? You're almost at sugar too. Yeah, you're almost at sugar too. Is it even worth it to hook this up? I feel like it's not. But what I would like to do is go ahead and hook this up. So let's go ahead and hook that up. Not much else going on. We lost some revenue there. That's okay. It's at the end of this quarter. We lost a little bit of revenue. We're going to go into the second half of the year, and everything's going to be just fine. Well, I think that's where we're going to call it for today, though, guys. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and watching the video today, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye.